Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Today we are on Riverbend Springs to take part in a multiplayer experiment by Tony Myth called PassItOn. This is episode number 2. However, in episode number 1, Mr. Tony made sure that there were lime on the fields ready for us, and he gave us something to use. This guy, a seeds production. What I have to do is I have to use the seeds in this seed production, and I can also utilize this if I want, or I can delete this and use the money some other way, or place down something of my own, which I have used. Well, I haven't done it yet. We'll do it later. I can either be nice or I can be mean and sabotage the series for the person who comes after me, which I will announce later in the video. But first, we need to take a look at what's already been done. So Tony has harvested not one, but 2 of the fields. So both of the ones on the side, we have canola and wheat has been harvested. He's also got lime on this plowed field and lime on this harvested field. And that's what we've got so far. We also have straw that's down, so we need to find a way to pick that straw up. And we also have a couple of cattle. We can keep these. We could also get rid of them if we wanted to, but I haven't made that decision yet. Oh, and of course, the series is also sponsored by G-Portal. Because of course it is. We'll talk more about them later on. All right, so Tony has left us the seeds. Oh boy, we're gonna have to turn off that auto start. Oh yeah, I forgot. He also said don't mess with the settings. Whoops. I also noticed the AI workers are set to buy fuel, seeds, fertilizer, slurry, and lime. Huh. That's not gonna work. Gotta turn these off. Otherwise seeds don't make sense. Well, at least that's the way I play. I think he said don't mess with the settings. I don't remember. Either way, we'll have to change that up. Taking a look, it does look like he has already sold everything, so we don't have any wheat or canola to sell. So we're kind of slam out of luck with that. But the good thing is I get to, and well, I guess also have to, use the seeds that he left us. So we got to do that. So here's what we've got. More seeds than we're ever going to need. But this is probably good because the whole series and everyone coming after me is also going to need seeds. So this is good. You know what? This is good. We'll leave that be. I will say I don't know if I can pull under this and fill... Ha-ha! I could just fill under that, get the seeds, and be done with it. Look at that. Way too easy. Now, here's the really interesting part, because I am going to need to get straw. At least my game plan would be to put down things that require straw. So, that means I'm going to have to plant something like wheat, barley, oats, something like that. It's me, so I'm planting grass and oats for the next person, because I know they're gonna love me. I'm gonna use an AI worker as well because, well, we have other things to do, so let's do that. There you go, buddy. Go do your thing. Oh, no, I forgot to change the seeds. Sorry, bud. Oats. All right. We cool? Cool beans? All right. Now you can go do your thing. Oh, but I forgot we gotta fertilize first. We don't have a lot of the mods that I normally use, so normally I'm like, oh, I'll just, double fertilize and I'll be good to go. Nope, not gonna happen. I need a fertilizer. Crap. So then we should probably just disc this field up or rip it up first. Yeah, that'll work. So we need a fertilizer spreader, a loading wagon, and we're gonna have to put this thing down and still have the money for everything. This is my beauty. The fermentation silo basic from the BGAF day. Yeah, man, I'm so excited about this. You have no idea. There's also some other stuff in here too, like the BGA improved as well as the dryer. However, we're not going with that. We're not even going with the extreme, and not just because we don't have money for the other things. Although we definitely don't have money for the other things. I want this because this will be able to take that straw right there, as well as any grass that we put down, from needing a mower, of course, but any straw, and we can turn that straw into silage. Oh, yes. Also, say most of this stuff sucks, so I'm going to see if it'll give us some money for the stuff. Okay, that's great. This building, we don't need that. Cool. The solar thing, I'll leave it, but it's not going to do us any good. No honey, this stuff's boring. And here's another thing. We don't actually need these sheds. We can get rid of some stuff. We need to keep the silo, I think. But it'd be nice if I didn't have to. I think we get rid of this building too. Yeah, $5,000 for that. Let's see, 14 for that. We don't need it yet, but we may need it eventually. So then, fermentation silo basic, go in, and I don't know where I want to put this. You know what, over here's not a bad place. Well, bam! Got it. Oh, what is this little building right here? 175 bucks? Bye! Hey! Now we got some more silo thing over there. We'll leave it for now. Wasn't there a building over here too? Yeah, this building, 300 bucks. And we don't need that. Oh, you know what? Oh, I got an idea. I'm totally just wasting time right now while that worker does their thing. I didn't think about this because I need money. I don't care if the person after me has any, but I need it. So in here somewhere, there should be, yes, a collectible. Bam. 10,000 bucks. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that money. Also, this is brand new, right? This has got to be brand new. And a modder hit me up the other day asking about the birds flying in a group. A gaggle? That's a gaggle of, that's geese, isn't it? Well, it's still a gaggle. Also, I'm thinking about flipping a field. Field 16, or 6 down here definitely looks like it doesn't want to have the crop on it anymore. It wants me to have that crop. It really does. It told me in private. So, I think what I'll end up doing, see, field number 6, $225,000. So we're going to have to come and take out a loan for at least enough to have that much, right? 200, wait, was there already a loan in here? No. Was there? I don't know. All right, so I took out a $225,000 loan. We'll take this, and we are going to buy it. Yes, please, thank you very much. It also has placeables on it, which we will be able to sell, and then we can get rid of it because we can't sell it. Field flippy flip time. Honestly, I could care less about the wheat that's on that field. What I really care about, and you know what I care about. DjGoHam cares about that straw because I want to make some silage. And now's a great time to tell you about today's video sponsor, G-Portal. They host premium game servers for all kinds of games, including Farming Simulator 25. Doesn't matter whether you're on PC, Mac, PlayStation 5, or Xbox Series, you can get your own. Depending on your preferences and needs, they've got quite a few things to match any player, and you can even create your very own. And if you use my link, you get 10% off as well. You can also get game servers for the other Farming Simulator games that have come before if you're not playing Farm Sim 25 yet, including Farming Simulator 2013, 15, 17, and 19 on PC, and for Farm Sim 22, they still have console servers as well. There's a lot of advantages to having a G-Portal server over hosting your own server online like normal. You got complete control over mods, total control over server access, and you can even pause the game when no one's there. Check out the link below right now for 10% off your very own G-Portal game server. Now, I hate the way the workers do the headlands, so I'm not going to worry about that. DjGoHam gonna be the one to do these headlands. So, steering assist, what does the AI worker want? 2 headlands? Alright, that works for me. So let's go in here, cruise control, deactivation, manual? Yeah, manual seems good. I think. Oh, that's right, that was added in a recent update. Sweet. Alright, 2's probably fine. Drop it down, turn it on, go, and give me the line, got it. Haha! Nice. Getting our straw swath, and that straw is going to be worth a whole lot of money. Also, I don't think I'm going to be able to drive all the way over to the store right now because I need to pick this, I need to get the wheat. That's it. Oh, and we can also use some of this wheat right here and put that in and make some more seeds for later. Could do that. I don't care about that. I want to spend the money that I make. Well, I will say this, I'm used to going a lot faster than this, but, yeah. At least it's not any slower than 6 miles an hour. Woohoo, I'd have trouble if it was any slower than that. So the combine harvester's not empty yet, but I have gone through a full swing it down, slow it down, pull it forward, bam, good, done. We do have about half full in it, so there is that. Alrighty, looks like that trailer's a little bit full on that too. Alas, we should be good to go after all this. So let's go ahead and finish up, at least get to a point where we can hire a worker on this field. So after all of that, we finally got the first little bit right there done. We do have a worker that seems to be stuck on something. The worker wasn't doing anything, and I don't know exactly what happened, but I don't think they knew either, to be completely honest with you. I don't know, I'm gonna hire them up and see what they do here, but I have my doubts. And we are on track. All right, so this is going to take a little while. So I'm just going to kind of go back and forth, do my thing. and try to get this field all finished up. But I want this straw so I can make some silage. We'll pay back the loan, I promise. Wow, I'm just noticing the worker has not, like, they went down here to the end and then quit. I don't know what in the world's up with that, but I'm gonna have to finish that myself. And while I'm in between waiting on the combine to cart, I will do this. And just like that, we are done with the harvest. I have quickly realized that I am probably overdoing everything by a lot. So we're gonna pull it back a little bit. I have set a worker over here on field 2, just because we need to get that field at least started to get worked on. I do need to actually use the seeds. I still haven't done that yet. So let's figure that out. So now, again, there are things we need, and I think we're probably gonna have to either lease or rent or something. We need tractor. We need more tractor. We don't have enough tractor. So I say we lease the tractor. There we go. So we've got one. We got our fertilizer spreader on there, and we need a forage wagon. We've got 200 and some horsepower, so we need something that's going to work with that. Let's see, 26,000, 35,000. All right, I think this is everything that we need, at least for right now. So what I'm going to do is we are going to take the Challenger that we already have. This guy is going to be running the fertilizer, and as a matter of fact, so that we can have it, save it, and not need to buy any more than that. Should we buy more? You know what? We'll buy a full set of 3 of them. You know what? My idea was if I bought just 1,000 liters of it, I wouldn't have to worry, and I could just set it to like worker buy fertilizer. But I don't think that's gonna work out very well. So there we go, we got that. We'll just fill it up and it'll be fine. And then on top of that, we get the white tractor. I did go for the Pottinger. Looking at the size, I probably could have gone for the other one, but this will work a-okay. So what I want to do is I want to set a destination, and we're going to set that destination for just down here. Boom, just like said, and good. Go do your thing. And I am going to go fertilize. All right, so we can fertilize the fields that we've got up here, and then we'll have some stuff left. I'm just going to go with a steering assist. It is so much easier doing that. Turn it on, find our line, and go. I am wasting so much fertilizer, it's not even funny. Oh, I was going slow because I had this set at 6 miles an hour. Might be. One thing, I didn't put lime on this field. I don't know if that's going to come back to bite me in the butt or not. All right, there we go. We will have to return this fertilizer spreader. However, that is going to be either later me's problem or somebody else's problem. Yeet. And we'll grab our seeder over here, which has seed from the thingy over there, which I'm using. Tony, even though it's taken me forever to do it, I'm using it. We have our oats, and we could finally get back to the thing that I tried to do at the very beginning, which was to hire a worker to do the work for me. All right, speaking of hiring workers to do stuff for me, I need to set our steering assist here to 6 meters. 2 headlands, there we go, perfect. And now it's going to be a lot of picking up straw. A whole lot of picking up straw. How did it stop? I don't know why. Anyway, I'm gonna go through. Let's pick up as much straw as we possibly can, and we're going to be taking it all over to this production chain right here. We have straw into silage. It is set to storing right now. Probably going to leave that be. I think that's a-okay. Oh boy, this is already at 15% almost. There it is, 50%. This is gonna, that's gonna fill up quickly. Nonetheless, so I'm looking at this, thinking to myself, we are gonna have way more than 100,000 liters of straw. At least I think we are. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I feel like we are. I'm going to take everything up there anyway. Anything that's left, I really don't know what to do with. But we're going to do it anyway. Now's probably a good time to let you guys know who is coming next. Senor Trucker Matzi. He's going to be coming up after me doing all of this. So good luck to him. I hope you win, or however you play this game. Straw silage, activate. I do know that it should be able to go through, I think it's 100,000 liters. It should be able to go through all of that in about a day. So that's good. Also, did I mention this? You also get a bunch of digestate from this. So that's another reason that I really wanted to go with this, because I was like, you know what? You can do straw and you get digestate off of it, which I think is pretty darn cool. So hopefully, that works out great for us. We will find out and see. Nonetheless, time to jump in and get some more dystropid. Anyway, regardless, you could take the digestate, you could sell it if you have the right mod, or more than likely, you can use it. Wait, that's in chaff. Boop, there we go. Same thing. All right, well, never mind. We've got a little bit more on that field to go. I don't think we're going to reach our main, the most amount that we could possibly get. Although, I am curious, how is the worker on the other field doing? How's this? Ooh, almost done. Nice. Oh no, I went too far. Crap. So how much silage have we made so far? Probably not a lot. Let's see, 416 liters. Yeah, not a crazy amount. It's doing it. It's just taking us a little while. That's okay. Only a couple minutes passed. So originally the idea was to have those for the cows, but I don't know if I even care about keeping the cows. They are in a pen where we're really not going to be able to get a lot of goodies off of them. And wha-bam! All done with that one. We still got a little bit of room left, so I'm going to go over to the first field that was done, and we'll start filling up from there. This would be, I think, the third load right here, so, you know, we got a little bit of time. Ooh, is the seeding done there? Ooh, the seeding's done. So we need to take that seeder and get them on another field over there. Over here, good to go. Boom. Do it. Go, go, go. Do it now. I mean, it wouldn't hurt if we went ahead and filled up with seeds again, right? See? See, Tony? I'm using the thing you left me. The seeds that you left me. So many seeds. You're going to leave them for the last person, too. You just don't know it. All right, so real quick before we do anything. These cows, right? They need water. They have meadow grass in there. And they suck so bad. They are quite old. We're not going to make much money off of them. $3,200. I do not think, and they're old. I do not think that these are worth keeping at all. So we shall sell them. Ha ha. I also don't think we should be hanging on to this area anymore. $7,500. I feel like we can utilize this area for something other than a cow pasture. I mean, there's nothing that we could produce out of this cow pasture other than having them. So, I'm going to get rid of it. I don't care what the next person wanted. 'Tis gone now. And I guess we'll set the silage to selling as well. May as well go ahead and do that now. Straw silage, change it to selling. Bye-bye. You know what? No, we are not setting this to selling. Boom, change it to storing. You know what? Chocomancy, you get to figure out what to do with that silage. But I'm making it for you. You're welcome. I'm putting oats in all the fields just to make you mad. And because I like oats. Yay, oats! So I am starting to see exactly what happened with Tony. And what he left me was not only seeds, but harvesting that was done improperly. I see you, Mr. Didn't do it the right way, Sinheimer. Yeah, I see you. This is just about halfway in between. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop that. We're going to pick it back up. And I'm going to come in here and we're going to set this back to 6 meters with a 3 meter offset. I think that's going to be good. Let's see. Side offset, 3 meters. That should put us right in line with where we should be, I think. Nope, that did not work. That just pushed us to the other side. Crap! 2 meter, maybe? Nope, didn't do it either. 4 meter. Yeah, you weren't ready for that, were you? 4. That's wrong as well. How did you do this, dude? It's all wrong. Maybe -3 meters? It's just popping up in the same place. This sucks. I don't know what's going on, but it's not working. And now I have to actually do this myself. I'm so unhappy. Why? Why did you do it smack dab in the middle? There's no reason for this. This is anarchy. All right, so there's a couple more things that we have to do. The big field down there needs to be fertilized, but it has been cultivated. This field we're on right now needs to be cultivated, and it needs to be seeded. The field down there also needs to be seeded. There's so much that has to be done, you have no idea. I think I covered it all. All right, so now that's done, we can go ahead and set the cultivator to run on this field. Noise, noise, noise. Get it to it, and go, baby, go. Now, this right here, we have done everything we need to possibly do with the straw. So I can't just get rid of this because we don't have a silo to put it in, where I would have normally done that. We could only bring one mod, and I brought one that turns straw into silage. Sorry. So I could basically just let this hang out here for a while, but it's not going to do us any good. So let's drop that there. Oh, it keeps opening and closing. That's interesting. Well, that's not my problem. I think the best thing to do here is probably to run another seeder or a bigger seeder. I'm not quite sure, because that cultivating is not going to take too long. Although he is not proving me right with that by any stretch of the imagination. How's about we do this? Whenever he gets down to the end, why don't we swap it out of this John Deere? That might be a better idea. There we go. We've leased this tractor. We may as well use it. And now I am going to take over the seeding. So I'm going to let the worker over there do the cultivating. So they'll be just fine with that. But I am going to run this seeder. So we shouldn't have too much more to go here. Yeah, just a little bit right there. I'm going to go grass over here in field number 2. And we may as well go ahead and sell field number 6 now, because there's no reason to keep it. Actually, you know what we could do instead? Let's take this over. I'm gonna start planting grass. Oh, it's already on. Sorry. I'm gonna start planting grass, or maybe even we just let whoever's next decide what they want. You know what? I'll do that. I'll be nice, and I'll let whoever's next plant whatever they want in those fields. See, I'm not all bad, right? I will be nice and at least put some fertilizer down. But again, Senor Matze, or he's given himself a new name. Farm Sim Challenge Matze. Yeah, super catchy. Anyway, I'm giving you silage, and I guess digestate as well as a byproduct. So, I don't know, go do something with it. All right, one more swap out. Boom. So now I need this tractor for something else. So I need to get rid of that. I promise there's a good reason for it. There we go. Hire worker. And give me my tractor. So to sell this, we have a $28,512 28,000 liters. So it looks like we're making about 14,000 bucks. We need to take it somewhere. So I think what we do is we go lease a trailer that holds 28,000 liters. It just so happens that this Farm Tech trailer right here will legit hold 28,000 liters. I love that. Awesome. We should have had this trailer the whole time. It's such a great trailer. Look at this trailer. The best trailer. One of the best of all trailers. One of the trailers of all time. The VIT. Yeah, the VIT. Very important trailer. Where are we taking this, and how am I not going to make up for all the money that I've spent today? Let's see. Looks like Grain Barge Terminal 1 is our best price. Ha ha. Tag. Oh, come on. It's all the way over here. Boo! Well, I'm not going to be the one to go down here. They will. Let's set that to about right here, and then face that way. Target's unreachable. Your mom's unreachable. There we go. I've set him to go to at least the road outside the sell point. Now, hopefully they actually go. There it is. Okie dokie. So I've come through here and I've actually done a little bit of extra fertilizing. This field did not sell. Oh, yeah. There's objects on it. This object, I think. Is that the only object? Objectually. There's another shed there. I don't know if it's on that area or not. It's definitely on that. Well, sorry whoever comes after. My field flipping days are now over. Where's the sell point? Oh, it's up top. I don't think I've ever used this sell point before because it was always way too far away, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing it. Can we do a tip side left? We can do a tip side left. Sweet. So this will not give us a lot of money, but what it will do is make me happy. And that's what really matters at the end of the day. Right? Right, yeah, totally. Money in the bank equals $14,586, huh? Cedar? What's the cedar for? Don't worry about it. Let's just say I decided I actually did want to put seeds in all the fields. So I am doing my oats here. Grass is going in field 2, and Trucker Matsy gets oats and grass. Hee. Just a little bit of fertilizing, and Trucker Matsy's got to deal with all this by himself. There we go. That field is done, and I think I'm done. I've set Mr. Trucker Matsy up. Yay! I think we're all right. I'm going to get the fertilizer out of here, although there's really not a whole lot left. 384 liters. I'll leave it for somebody. Somebody's going to need it eventually, so yeet. There it is. Let's double check and return all the stuff that we need to return. We still have the loading wagon over here, but it's probably going to be another day or at least a few hours in game before that thing is empty. And it is still doing like some weird thing. Goodness gracious. I don't know what I did, but I think it's pretty cool. All right, let's hook up. Okay, no more capacity for straw. Of course there's no more capacity for straw. So we'll give it a little bit of time, and let's see here. Maybe get a little bit of sleepy time going on. I don't know what's going on. I literally just got out of the tractor. Whatever. I don't know what's going on, but I can't sleep. Please? I would like to go to bed now so I can fast forward time a few hours. Thank you. Just because I think leaving fertilizer and seed bags everywhere is funny. There you go. That's somebody else's problem, as most of this is. So, since I can't figure out how in the world to get anything else to do its thing, I think that's where I will call it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me, and make sure you go back and watch part 1 from Tony, and stay tuned for part 3 with Trucker Matsy. Sorry. I mean, Farm Sim Challenge Matsy. Yeah. Nonetheless, big shouty outy to Tony Myth for having me be part of this series. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Have an awesome day, and we'll catch you in the next one.